Hey guys, it's Comcast News here. Today is Sunday, December 1st. We are back here for the second time this weekend at Holiday in the Park, just to hang out, get on some rides, and a few updates I want to mention as well. For one, when I was coming in, I noticed that the old gas station that used to be right by the entrance on 537 has been fully demolished now. There's still some demo equipment sitting over there as well, but it is completely gone now, which is really nice. Hopefully, maybe we'll see some redevelopment there in the future. I've always thought that'd be a great spot for a hotel. But we're also going to go in and just find whatever else I might have missed last time. There is nothing new with Green Lantern. The demo progress on that is still exactly the same. They did not work over the weekend, which I kind of expected anyways. But we're going to go inside and see what's going on. So we'll see you guys in there. Also, with the demo progress on Green Lantern, the shuttle bus stop has been moved to right here in front of the Christmas sign with the Six Flags logo. That is where it is now, not next to Superman. The park is pretty deserted today, too. The parking lot was very close to empty, and there's basically nobody around here. We're in the park. Skyscreamer's up top. I guess it hasn't opened yet. I heard Flash was testing earlier. I'm here a little later than I wanted to be, but we're just gonna walk around, probably get some food. But this park is empty today. There's nobody here. So both Joker and Harley Quinn are closed. They're gonna be, at least Harley Quinn will be closed for the time being. I don't know about Joker. Honestly, I'm a little surprised Joker is closed, but just keep in mind both of those.
I wanted to ride it.
I know, well, I rode it Friday at least, but they are both closed for the time being. Just keep that in mind. As we walk, it looks like Skyscreamer's coming down. And Tom, you said there's somebody on it?
Yeah, literally like dead center right near the tower.
Oh yeah, maintenance.
Yep.
So over here, past Skyline Task, going towards Swashbuckler, they have what looks like a Coke promo thing, kind of similar to what they did, I think it was 2 years ago. But this one's like for the holidays. It's actually really cool looking. So they're giving out free Coke, and then you can take a picture in this interesting looking little snow globe thing sponsored by Coke. It's actually pretty cool. It's nothing particularly crazy, just regular Coke, but it's pretty cool.
Coca-Cola beverage.
Just this Coke, you know, I've never had Coke before.
I've never tried such a beverage. Wow.
All right, we're all jammed in here. This is a tight fit. All right, we're getting zipped in. Now what do we do? Tom, I think you open it.
Shall I do the honors?
Do the other side. Oh, it's down there.
Oh my God.
Whoa. I didn't expect this. Okay. And in we go, I guess. Whoa. Now we're in the globe. This is interesting. I'm assuming this is only for this weekend, but come check it out if it's not, because obviously today's Sunday, it's the end of the weekend, but pretty cool little thing. I didn't even know they had it. Just ate at Fatburger. Now we're gonna go freeze our butts off on Nitro. All right, we just got off of Nitro. They're currently running one train, that being the D train, and they are not loading rows 7, 8, or 9 because it is running too slow. And I rode it in row 6, which was the furthest back that we could get. And it's running fairly slow in the first half, not like crazy slow. The problem is on the mid-course, it is practically jamming to a halt, which that's the reason why it's gonna valley. So I know the operators can't do anything about it, but there should be a mode this ride runs in during holiday where the trims don't hit or barely hit. I know usually that's how it is, but for whatever reason with this train, it is just whacking so hard on the mid-course. And honestly, that's gonna be why it valleys if it does. Austin?
That was probably like the worst ride I've ever had on this. I don't think I can recall a ride I've had on Nitro where I've gotten absolutely no airtime whatsoever anywhere on the ride. Even the first half is running really slow. You can't blame them. It's cold weather, so I mean, it's very cold too.
Very, very cold, Tom.
We have a saying on this channel of out your seat airtime, and that ride was the antithesis
of not
out
that.
your seat airtime. It's like it's in the seat, non-airtime.
Yes.
So there we go. We found the polar opposite today.
We did. Johnny?
I couldn't see anything. My foot was blocking the whole time. It was cold.
Very cold. And Antonio?
Probably, I hate to be negative, but that was probably one of the worst rides. But at least I could think back to the summer when this thing was absolutely hauling. So I'm thinking positive for when it gets back to the summer and this thing's going to be hauling again.
Exactly. Like I said, all that really needs to be done, I don't know how easy this is, but you probably have to change all the programming. Just don't hit the trim so hard on the mid-course and you won't have issues like this. You won't have to front load. I know it's really, really cold today, and the ride's probably not too far off from the point where it can't run anymore because it's too cold, but please turn those mid-course brakes off because it is so slow. We were gonna go ride Jersey Devil, but it is on one train, and one train's fine for a ride like Nitro, but Devil actually does have a line now because there's enough people trying to ride it, and because Joker and Harley are closed, most people are just all over here, and the park's not even crowded, but it can start to feel a little crowded with the one train on a few rides. But I think we're probably gonna go over to Skull now because it might be a little warm in there. So we rode Skull. It was Skull. I'm over here at Air Safari because this ride has a bit of an uncertain future. It's been sitting for a while. As you can tell, there's leaves in the cars, there's moss. It has not run in this particular location in a while. And of course, it's kind of boarded up over there as well. I'm kind of wondering if maybe we'll see this get moved around a little bit. Maybe they'll move it to an area of the park that's going to be really short on rides, like the boardwalk. But the sign is gone. Everything is gone. The ride information board is also gone. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see this relocated. Over here at Skyway, oh, they put a little poinsettia leaf right here. The memorial poinsettia, but pretty much nothing has changed over here. Something interesting though is that on the other side, as we venture around, you'll notice that the fence has actually come down because they put up some holiday decorations. So they have this fence right here blocking off the main area, but then down here there is no fence, so you can fully see the backside of the station. And like I said, there are some holiday decorations, which we'll see in about now. There they are. But like I said, you can see the entirety of this. If I had to guess, they're probably gonna get rid of this station. They made it very clear that the ride's being removed, not refurbished, unfortunately. I know that's really tragic news for a lot of people, myself included. But if I had to guess, like I said, this will come out. The fort is gonna stay intact. If I had to guess, getting rid of that really wouldn't make any sense because there's so much you can do with that space. And if you were to remove that building, you're never gonna build anything on that scale again, just because of how much it would cost. All these towers though, probably like the other parks that have gotten rid of their skyways, they're all probably gonna stay just with the cables gone, but we'll have to wait and see. Johnny is going to be making one of the King de Ka coins. If you guys saw the last vlog, this machine is right here next to Emporium. You have to bring actual change though. Thankfully, Johnny is well prepared. And there we go. And there it is. Just like that. King de Ka and Zumanjaro.
Well, thanks, Johnny.
There you go,
This
Tom.
is unironically probably one of the best things I've gotten for my birthday. So thanks, Johnny.
Bugs Bunny over here inspecting bricks.
And I have my other one.
Come on, Bugs, let's show you. Show you where the bricks are at.
Where'd it go? It's...
Am I gonna find it before we make it?
There it is. Right there. That's the other one. Hollywood Studios, 10 years.
That means he's 10 years old.
Thank you, Bugs. I appreciate it.
He's 10 years of age.
Aww.
Since we're here, we might as well go for a ride on the teacups, or as I should say, gingerbread twist. And oh, I thought Flash was testing. It's just Wonder Woman. They took Flash's train off. They were testing it a lot. Seems like they just keep going on and off with the testing lately. So we made the decision to put myself, Tom, and Austin in one teacup and Tanya and Antonio in the other. I don't know how your ride went, but ours was by far the most...
When you got two gym rats in there, that's just light work. But
I'm breathing heavily because I was trying not to be overcome by the centripetal force.
I did not believe that we actually, like when the ride stops, it's like, did it stop?
We couldn't tell. That was the dizziest I've ever been coming off that ride. That was insane. And this is the deep fried gingerbread man snack I've been talking about. You get it right here at Sweet Treats. My favorite snack, my new favorite snack. This is literally 4 gingerbread man deep fried, and you get all 4 for 1 snack credit. It's unbelievable. So if anyone from the foods department at Great Adventure is watching, I never thought I would complain about too big a portion. I wouldn't really say I'm complaining, but 4 of these honestly is too much for a big serving. You really only need 2. Because honestly, I know I probably speak for most, I can only get 2. I can only eat 2.
No, shut up. It's perfect. No, it's I can't finish this, but it's so good.
It is
Only because it's physically impossible.
It is truly physically impossible. These are very filling. Tom, you have one open right now, so I'll zoom in.
It's
It's
so
literally
good.
just a gingerbread fried with the batter. It's so good. Please try this if you do come to Great Adventure during holiday. And as it turns out, the final remaining sign in the park that had Green Lantern and King Dakar on it has had them stripped. If you guys look back at my last video, which was just 2 days ago, they were on there and now they are not.
It like makes you think that you're doing it upside down.
Now we're gonna go for a ride on Houdini. It looks like they have turned the light on for the flash emblem, which we can see very well from over here at Houdini. It's our last time getting this view right here with the parachutes. Green Lantern, which is kind of gone, almost gone. And Ka in the background somewhere too. There it is. Alright, so we just got off of Houdini, and I still love that ride. It definitely was better, like, say, 10 years ago when I had first ridden it when I was little, because it still had all the effects working. The effects don't all work now. Honestly, all they really need to do is fix the floating head on the table in the ride and just raise the volume of the music. I think that would go a long way, because the ride still has an element of, like, holy crap, how does this even work? And it works. It really does work, that illusion. I mean, of course, I know how it works. Oh, Flash is testing. Look at that. But I still love Houdini. Let's watch Flash run through its cycle here. And the giant wheel lights are on too now. I can't believe Flash is running in this weather. I guess it'll have no issue running for holiday in the park, because it is freezing out here. Oh, look at that wheel. Looks like our Vekoma friend is going for another ride. Just as he was getting into the seat, he was bundling up, putting all his hoods up and his gloves. He knows it's gonna be a cold one. So I didn't film the first half, but this particular run of Flash is running way faster than normal. Of course, as I say that, it slows down. But the first half, it was just flying through. Is it gonna go faster here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Considerably.
So on the first launch, if you guys don't know like what we're talking about when we say proxes, that little green light right there and the little green light right there, those are the proxes. If the train passes that on either side, it's gonna have an overspeed error because it's going too fast. So the goal is to get the train as close to that as possible without going past it. And the run we just saw on both sides during the forwards run got to those points. Now they turn the lights on and we got a rider from Vekoma, so guess he's gonna get to hear that nice onboard audio. Can hear that audio. Perfect. Look at all these enthusiasts filming the Flash. Caught a couple nighttime runs. Sounds like they are, well, not sounds like, it looks like they're testing out a couple different lighting patterns. The first one was the normal one we saw, where it has the white lights follow the train up that end of the spike, then follow it back down. Then the second one has just stayed solid white the whole way through. So they might be experimenting to see which one looks best. You can see them out there right now. I think he's just using a laptop actually to control the switch track and everything, but track is getting switched actively. Yeah, you can see it moving, and the other guy's over there in the station so they can transfer it off. Good night, Flash. Thanks for running for a little while. The pictures are slowly coming up. Tom managed to beat me by just a little bit. That was a really rough round though, for a number of reasons. That's a great picture, Antonio. As you can tell, I just was not having it. Tom, I don't even know how he won with this, but he did.
The hat adds like +10 to my score. It increases my stats.
All right, so a little update for you guys. The real fuel is now 29 degrees. That's why I've not been filming too much because I'm freezing. But we rode Dark Knight, Justice League, we did Dark Knight twice. Now we're back here at Nitro because as you can see, they are allowing people to ride in the back row now. So maybe we'll get closer to the back. It's still freezing. I'm shocked this ride's still open because like I said, real fuel is 29. I think the actual temperature is 33. So it is absolutely freezing out here. I'm not gonna be able to last much longer. So we just rode Nitro in row 8, and for whatever reason, that was like miles better than our ride earlier. Like it was running so fast during the first half. We went flying into the mid-course, did not trim that hard, and then we flew through the rest. That was actually so good. Everyone looks like Eskimos, Tom.
That was really good. It was leagues, miles, I'd even say, better than earlier rides. So, good job, Six Flags. You probably didn't do anything, but it got better.
It did. Antonio?
It is so cold, but thank God it was a much better ride than before because.
Yes, it was actually worth it this time. Worth dealing with the cold.
And we all were basically looking like Kenny from South Park, which was great.
Exactly. Austin?
Yeah, that was definitely a lot better than before. I think because it's had time to run throughout the day and it's gotten a little colder, I think it's sped up a little bit. They should turn that trim down a little bit, though.
I would agree. Cam?
Somehow, for being almost freezing or feeling like freezing, that thing is running extremely well.
Oh, 100%. And where's Johnny? Johnny, how was it?
Cold, but it was a good ride.
Yes.
Even though I was blinded most of the ride. My coat went up like this. Like
It consumed you. That's what'll happen on these holiday in the park nights. It is so cold, but hey, look at those nice lights. And they do look very nice. Although I think that's probably gonna be it for me. I can't take the cold much longer. It's snowing! Looks like that table got a lot of snow on it. Whoa! That's gonna do it for our super cold day here at Great Adventures Holiday in the Park. It was fun though, got on a couple rides to varying degrees of enjoyment. Some of them were too cold and too slow. Other times they picked up speed, but if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.